What did the Beatles say while they were playing Riichi Mahjong? Picture yourself as the dealer in Mahjong. Your Pinfu hand waits and gets the red 5. You call a Riichi and discard the Dora. It's not for the faintest of eyes. Sumo wedi Patsumangan. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Look, I've been a little AWOL here on the YouTubes for a little bit. Took a week-long break. Thank you for your patience. I have to admit to you with a heavy heart, this week ended up being very, very stressful. I had 3 plumbers all up in my business. One of them, I think, scammed me for $89. And I had some handymen come in into my business and do the stuff, and then my significant other's birthday is this weekend, and we had a lot of plans. I need to ask for a little bit more. So I'm not gonna be doing daily uploads, okay? But call me Marco Barbaro the way I'm doing the daily. But I think I'm gonna try to do every other day as I slowly get back into the swing of things, okay? Like riding a bike, by the way, doing a Riichi Mahjong YouTube music parody. Because I fully recognize the fact that right now, if I tried to like throw my entire Mahjong Usi into this, oh my god, Jesus Christ. If I were to throw my entire being into this, it would not end up well. It would be like running a marathon with a sprained ankle, or just like having a sprained ankle and then starting to do a 400-meter sprint immediately. It wouldn't be good. How am I doing otherwise? I think I'm doing okay. Significant other's birthday. It's a fun time. You know what I have been doing? I've been watching a lot of pro Mahjong on YouTube. There's a pro league in Japan. It's called M League. I highly recommend checking it out. Right Lord's doing some emoting that you can't see because the money maker's covering it up right now. I would love to get a cute little 2 of circles in my hand. It's nice. We got Seatwind Dora. It's not the biggest hand that you're ever gonna see, but if we manage to draw the 2 of circles ourselves, we can even call a Riichi here and it'd be Riichi Seatwind Dora. That's not bad. That's genuinely not that bad. And what I've noticed about pro Mahjong that I want to include in my games is that they make some discards that I think are inconceivable, right? And I think there's a lot about pro Mahjong that I don't really understand. Of course, they're still playing by the same they're still playing by the same rules, and I'm gonna keep this just in case they'll be drawn to like a 7 or a 2. I'm gonna keep this and happily discard this 1-3 shape if it comes down to it, right? We can also chi very easily to get into Tenpai. Ugh. Oh, now we can pawn either the 3 of circles or the 3 of bamboo, but the 3 of circles isn't even that good right now. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I still think that this hand could get into Tenpai. It doesn't look like anyone's doing anything super scary yet. Right Lord's emoting up a storm, but hey, pay them no attention. You know, we're just gonna play our game. They do this thing in pro Mahjong that I am going to dub chasing happiness. I'm going to poetically dub it chasing happiness. For example, if they have a shape that's like 3 of circles and then 5, 6, 7 of circles, right? Like for example oh, I missed Tenpai! Oh, because I was talking! Ah! Turn the video off right now. No, we can. No, you know what? You know why we didn't see that? It's for this. It's for this, and I don't want to call Riichi here. I don't want to call Riichi here. This is so bad, dude. You've heard of bad grandpas, but bad Riichis? Oh, okay. So tiles that you would think superfluous, like a 3, 5, 6, 7. The 3 is superfluous. However, in order to chase happiness, you wait for the 4 of circles, and you get a triple-sided weight. You know what I mean? That is chasing happiness. That is chasing waterfalls. I cannot, in good faith, push this hand. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I already missed my chance to. I missed my chance to get into an earlier tempai. This is the penance that we must now pay. Exactly. Like, look at this. If we didn't have the 3s here, we wait to draw the 5. We chase happiness. We wait to draw the 5. I don't think it's correct always. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if it's even correct ever. But I think it is a nice strategy that we could also try to adopt in our games to have really powerful triple-sided weights. You know what I mean? I think pro Mahjong players, a lot of the time, from what I've seen, they do this thing where it's just like, I don't even get out of bed for this small hand. I want big hands. I want Sergei Rachmaninov large hands, large digits. You know what I mean? I should have discarded the 4 of characters. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. Okay. There's a nice little north wind. I think I probably could have pushed this 6. I don't know. Oh, okay. They were waiting on a 6 of circles. Not what I was necessarily expecting. We also have this character now, by the way. We have this character and this outfit from the sponsored stream. Again, thank you to Yostar. I'm playing as the Fox Lady though because I think she's cool and I really like her voice. So, what is going on here? My, what a tangled web we weave. 3, 4, 5 mixed triple sequence, a hilarious but distinct possibility with this hand. Chasing happiness would maybe mean going for the half flush in the bamboo suit, but come on, throwing away 1 Han for the chance at 2 Han for the half flush, it's not worth it for me. Throw it away 1 Han, Goku-san is Gohan. It doesn't make a lot of sense. This is a hand though, by the way. This is a hand that's nice. This is a hand that's easy to understand. The reason that this hand is so nice, and it just got even better, surprisingly. I didn't even think that it could. But we're the dealer seat right now. We're in the dealer seat. We don't have to, again, we could have kept the 7 to chase happiness, but this is not a situation to chase happiness with, okay? Like the 3, 4, 5, 7 shape, like it's pretty bad, right? To keep the 7, but sometimes you could draw the 6. And then you're like, oh, give me that 6, baby. You know what I mean? Give me that 6, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in this Mahjong hole. All right, now we're in temp by waiting on a 2 or a 5. If you're gonna force me to morb, I'll manifest the red 5 of bamboo if anyone else is willing to discard it. Oh my god, I just cut the door from my hand, but that's okay. Something that I see in pro Mahjong too is this like relentless pursuit of the get rich or die trying principle, where no one ever discards the Dora. Like I could have kept the Dora and discarded the North Winds, cheat here, and ended up on a single tile wait for the Dora. I think that's too greedy though. I think that, I know I haven't chased happiness at all today, but like, we're in the dealer seat right now. Even if we get a small hand, even if we don't have 2 Dora at the end of the day, we still get to remain in the dealer seat, and that is priceless, okay? I'll happily take those points from Left Lord. Run it back, baby. Run those tiles back. Still in the dealer seat. This is the Dora. Usually I would discard it because it's really redundant. Ah! What happened? Turn the video off right now. Okay. Well, that's okay, because I was going to go for a 7 pairs hand anyway. I was going to go for an all triplets hand anyway. Oh my god. What is even happening right now? Oh my god. It's not even like I haven't played Mahjong. Like I've played some games off cam, by the way, and they've been good from what I remember. Like I don't I don't remember anything harrowing happening in the games that would cause such a large psychological breakdown. What happened here? Why am I misclicking so much? Genuine 7 pairs chance. And I think we go for it. I think we go for the 7 pairs here. Maybe we could have straddled both worlds and you know, thrown another tile to maybe keep open the potentiality for an all triplets as well. All triplets isn't necessarily terrible, but this way we do get to keep the Dora. We do get to keep the Dora, right? And we don't even have to call Riichi with this hand. Oh my god. Riichi, honestly, 7 pairs and 2 Dora, name a better combination. 7 pairs and 2 Dora is truly the peanut butter and jelly of this legendary esport that we call Riichi Mahjong. That's right. Right now, I'm elevating it to esport level. Okay, Right Lord calls the Riichi. We can, like, chase this, I think. Like, if we get into Tenpai right now, I think we can genuinely chase. No matter, like, this is a ridiculous tempai right now. Holy moly. I mean, I wait on the door 100% of the time, right? I've missed you too. Mahjong, I've missed you too. This is unbelievably unlucky. This is unbelievably unlucky. I think that was the right play. I genuinely think that was the right play. And I think that sometimes in Mahjong, you just get slurped down into the shadow realm. Okay. I mean, this hand is kind of nuts, right? This hand is kind of nuts. Do I open my hand? Yeah, we're chasing happiness today. We're chasing waterfalls. So, half flush, green dragon, white dragon, 3 little dragons, Chibli, Ripley, Olivia Munn. This is a good hand. This is a ridiculous hand. I think we got to go for this. I think we definitely go for this. So what is the nut draw? We start pawning out the wazoo, get rid of our more dangerous tiles. Please, no more of this. Please, I don't want any more. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The circle tiles are so bad right now. Okay, at least we know that left lord, you know, oh dude, my kingdom for any tile that is not a circle tile. Please, this hand has such great, this hand has such great potential right now. Holy, and I cannot stress this enough, guacamole. There's the potentiality for true greatness here. Okay, we'll keep a few terminals here, just to have some safe discards. But come on, a white dragon, a green dragon. You gotta throw the white dragon and the green dragon. There's no way other people have just got the pairs of this bricked up in their hand as well, right? That'd be very unlikely. My kingdom for just any tile that helps with this hand, please. Onegaishi, and I cannot stress this enough. Mas, thank you. I mean, 3 little dragons here would genuinely be devastating. 3 little dragons would genuinely be devastating. There's a 6 of bamboo. This hand is nuts. Half flush, red 5, white dragon, green dragon, 3 little dragons. This would be 7 Han if it works out. Goku said his go on. Let me pawn. Oh my god, let me pawn the, there's a red dragon. Let me pawn the green dragon. I am begging you. Or let me draw into another red dragon or something. Please. Folks, he's back on YouTube and he's more desperate than ever. He's down horrendous. He's swiping right on every single bamboo tile and an honor tile that he can get his hands on right now. Oh my god. Please. I mean, I have to, right? I have to. This becomes a difficult decision if we draw into a 3 or a 7 of bamboo. But this is 2 extra Han if we just keep this in our hand. Oh, please. I mean, I think that but now this is so tricky. This is genuinely so tricky because no one else, if they're paying attention right now, if anyone else is paying attention, there's no way they discard the red dragon, right? There's just no way. Unless they have a Hanemon hand or something very, very spooky, scary as well. So we could wait on a more inconspicuous bamboo tile. I mean, I don't know. This is a tricky situation. I'm not gonna do the hell wait on the West Vivian Westwind. I think I gotta dance with the one that brought me, aka 3 little dragons. I think we got to do it. This hand is amazing, by the way. This hand definitely gets us into first place if we sumo. And also, being able to sumo here would taste incredible because it would allow us to, you know, sumoing here means that Right Lord, currently the point leader in first place, has to pay out the dealer penalty. And that would be just delicious. Just delish. Put me in the Bon Appetit the test kitchen on YouTube or whatever it's called. That'd be absolutely lovely. So I could have also waited on the Northwind. Oh no. Okay, so the clock's winding down. This is like Cinderella at the ball right now, but instead of finding Prince Charming, we might get sent to the Shadow Realm if we don't get home in time. You know what I mean? Instead of being found out as a class fraud, you know, my dress was made by magic. We could be going home in tears right now. Yeah, no one's gonna discard the red dragon. Oh man. But imagine if we sumoed. Imagine if we sumoed. This is brutal. 2-1-0. I mean, there's a chance for under the sea. No, oh my god. I mean, I had to. I genuinely had to. If we sumoed there, it would have been Banana Town, right? It would have just been Banana Town. Like I would have lost my mind. I would have started screaming. This would have gone viral on TikTok. You know it and I know it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 7 pairs hand. I hate to say it. This is a world premiere. This is a 7 pairs hand. Could be an all triplets hand if we draw something like the red 5, right? Dora is the 9 of characters. Dude, give me a 9 of characters. I will happily put a 9 of characters to work in this hand. Look at this. A lot of Zuzzy tiles. A lot of Zuzz-tastic tiles that we could 7 pairs off of, right? That is lovely. 9 of circles. There's one less lonely girl in the wall. There's one less 9 of characters. I will say there's also one less 8 of characters. It's the Dora indicator. There's only 3 other copies of it. 2 other copies if you include this one. Let's not go for it. A lot of green dragons being discarded. Okay, could have used some of these in my hand last game. Could have used some red dragons in my hand last game too. Could have kept my hand a little bit more closed as well. Ah, there's another 8 of circles. My life is pain. All right, this 7 pairs hand might be a little bit tricky because a lot of the tiles that we are waiting for, a lot of them have been discarded up until this point, and we are unfortunately not drawing a lot of gas right now, which makes me worried. Which definitely makes me worried. Oh boy, oh boy. 7 pairs, how could you forsake me like this? How could you forsake me like this? What was going on in my life this past week? I had a leaky shower. Oh, I mean, that's interesting, at least. Zendaya is Michi, by the way. This is interesting. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai, and it's going to be a good Tenpai no matter what. You've heard of bad grandpas, but good Tenpais? I mean, I would definitely call Riichi right now if I could wait on the... Oh. I don't think this is 4 concealed triplets. At the same time, maybe it is. Maybe it is? Like, hashtag maybe? This could be 4 concealed triplets. It's a fool's game to go for 4 concealed triplets. We could also just go for all triplets, but I don't think that we go for that either. There's another red dragon just to spit in my face. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe it wasn't right to keep this. If we draw another 1 of bamboo, we'll definitely be punished for keeping this. It's way too greedy. But like, there's a lot of tiles that in this hand that we just straight up haven't seen yet. So I don't think it's the worst idea in the world to go for the 4 concealed triplets. Left Lord is pogging off right now. I have no idea what they're going for, but it's scary. They just pawned into the Dora. That is very spooky scary. I would love to get into Tenpai right now and just sit in a Zuzzy Domiten 7 pairs situation. Sure. I'll discard a 4 of characters. It doesn't seem like they're going for a flush in the character suit, right? Had a leaky shower. There was a period of 2 days where I truly felt like a gamer because I couldn't shower. And that was very disconcerting to me because it also happened to coincide with 2 days because like the shower was just like disassembled. And then it also happened to coincide with 2 days this past week that were literally above 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And that was not a pleasant sensation on the skin. Do you know what I mean? I was sweating so much. Oh my god, it was awful. It was so awful. How are things going with my significant other's birthday? Dude, the birthday is popping. The birthday stuff has been very, very good. Last night, her roommate came over and brought a hot plate over, and we did some like homemade Korean barbecue. That was delicious. And also, I'll tell you this much. Tenfold. Oh my god. Oh my god. It hurts, dude. It hurts. Say it ain't so. At least let me get into Tenpai before the end of this round. It's like tenfold cheaper than going to eat Korean barbecue in this city. Okay. Left Lord Sumos. They didn't have the full flush, but they just had prevalent win 3 Dora. That is a spicy hand. Dude, that tea looks delicious. Did you bring enough for the class? I love a fun beverage. They're gonna slurp a lot from a crosslord who is sitting in the dealer seat right now. Look, it's not looking great for your boy right now, and your boy is me. Oh, thank you, Eastwinds. Thank you. Right on time, by the way. Right on time. Perfect. Sugoi desune. I'm gonna chase happiness with the Southwind. This is not what chasing happiness is about, okay? Chasing happiness is not about keeping a Southwind, but it is worth 2 Han for us if we can get the triplet, right? This 8 of circles is not looking great for us, but if we draw another 7 of circles, we'll be really, really happy about it. So there's also like that potentiality as well. So that's something interesting. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir. Can I have another? Picture yourself experiencing pain in playing Mahjong. I'm gonna discard the 4 of circles. I've either just truly leveled up at Mahjong or I've regressed like 3 years in my Mahjong gameplay. I don't know if that was correct. Holy moly, it absolutely was. We're 1 tile away from the greatest Riichi you've ever seen in your entire GD life. Okay. What we want to see right now, 8 of bamboo. But I'm gonna tell you something right now, Dream Girl's voice, and I am telling you, I'm not folding. Even if we... This is interesting as well. We could get on a single tile, wait for the 7 or the 9 of bamboo as well. I think this is a great hand. Riichi, red 5 Dora. That's 3 Han. We could hit a sumo. We could hit Ipatsu. 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence. Dude, I think this shape is not bad either. So here's what I was thinking, right? If we draw into the 8, we could discard this and wait on the 6 or the 9 as our pair. It's not as good as it looks, though, because a lot of the 9s have been thrown already. There's only 1 more 9 of circles in the entire game. Again, right now, what would be the nut draw would be the 8 of bamboo. We could wait on a 3 or a 6 of characters. People may be a little wary of discarding the 3 and the 6s because they're close to the Dora. That is a risk that I'm afraid that we just have to take, I think. Right Lord is going to pawn the red dragons, but it doesn't seem like their hand is ready, right? It doesn't seem like their hand has a lot of great direction because they did take a lot of time in deciding what to discard. And I think that that is a reasonable inference to draw from what they just did. Crosslord discarding the 8 of bamboo. Okay, they're pawning the white dragons. This is a little bit of pain for us. Experiencing a little bit of pain. Again, we're waiting for the 8 of bamboo to come home from the war. I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. The military-industrial complex sure is strong these days. Uh-oh. Okay. Not drawing some good stuff. It's good. The barbecue is good. It still smells like, despite the fact that over the hot plate I had pointed a Vornado, which has a lot of history with my community and my stream. Just to ask about the Vornado story, if you ever stop by for a Twitch stream, I'll happily regale you with tales of it. This is weird. This hand is not amazing. Oh, should I even have discarded the 1 of... Dude, this hand is so bad. We could have pawned the... I'm gonna discard the... I'm not finishing any of my sentences. Yep. He took a week-long break. He's not finishing any of his sentences anymore. Could have pawned the 1, and then it was the only pair that we had in our hand because we were gonna pawn the green dragon as well. But we could have chased happiness and drew into a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then waited on the 1 or the 4. So it's not terrible per se. We draw into another Westwind, which is kind of nice with this hand. Honestly, kind of nice. What do we want to see now? We want to see another 6 of bamboo. I will happily accept another Dora here. We have enough shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have enough shapes in our hand. We don't necessarily need to keep this floating 6 of circles. Again, I would love to see something around the Dora just to make it work in our hand. A 5 of bamboo would feel so good. We could get rid of this 2 and 4 of characters. That's not bad. That's genuinely not bad. Now we can start the all-you-can-pawn and chi buffet. There's a distant... Call me an orchestral arrangement of songs from Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy, because there is a distant world where we genuinely go for all triplets with this hand. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking right now. I would not joke about something so serious. Oh, picture yourself with the 4 concealed triplets. We have to get rid of the Dora if we're gonna go for it. But here's the thing. I am the Eggman. I'm gonna throw the Dora right now because like, oh my god, I'm going for all triplets. I've truly lost myself. Am I really going for all triplets right now? I need no one else to pawn or chi right now. I need everyone else to have really, really slow hands. Okay, here's the thing. You're not gonna like this. You're not gonna like this. But if we pawn into the green dragon, I'm not gonna go for all triplets here. We are the dealer seat, and we need to stay in the dealer seat to have a chance at greatness right now. To have a chance at getting out of this hole that we call last place in Mahjong. Don't really want to chi that. Don't even really want to smack that. Call me Usher, I think. please. Just any good tiles. Oh no. Why do I have a feeling that I still might go for all triplets if we draw the right tiles? Oh, dude, Left Lord is thinking about something. Left Lord is thinking about something. I have a feeling that they could be in Tenpai. They haven't discarded very many bamboo tiles. That 9 could come from like a 6, 7 very, very easily. So 5s and 8s are going to be a little bit more dangerous. Please allow me the chance to get into Tenpai with this hand. Oh my god. Oh, the most dangerous tile? Oh, thank you for listening. That's literally what I was just asking for. Even though I was ventilating with the Vornado outside of the hot plate, it still smells like barbecue in here. Which, don't get me wrong, is not the worst smell of all time. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't mean to yuck anyone's yum, but like, some smells are confusing. Riichi. Yep. Sorry. I have to. Sorry. I genuinely have to. It's not like we're folding this hand. We are the dealer. The West Wind is Zuztastic. It's the first discard. It's an honor tile. Someone might be saving it for a rainy day. Of course, you know, we have a lot of information in our discard pool of safe tiles that other people could throw. But it's not like we're going to fold here. We're going to end in Tenpai, or we're going to die trying, or we're going to sumo. Holy. Riichi, sumo, green dragon. It's at least 3 Han. Uradora is not 3 concealed triplets! Sasuga Yusong always can recognize when he has 3 concealed triplets. Sasuga Yusong, holy moly. Holy moly. He's back. I'm thinking I'm back. This is incredible. I didn't mean to yell, I'm thinking I'm back into the mic. I understand that that's a little bit awkward. I get uncomfortable by loud machismo. And I understand because I'm really because I kind of, you know, fit the bill for your classic idea of masculinity. So I can see why that would maybe intimidate some others, right? This is a weird situation to be in. This is a really weird situation to be in where we have started pawning out the wazoo, and we are relying on the East Wind to be pawned here. Maybe this is a little bit hasty, but I don't know. It seems okay. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. You know what the absolute nut draw would be right now? Absolute nut draw would be the white dragon. That way we get on a double pawn wait. I think that's called a shan pawn wait in Japanese. Again, I've been watching a lot of pro Mahjong. Everyone's just commentating in Japanese, but I've been picking up some of the language, right? And we could get on the double pair wait and no matter how we win, we're spoiled with choice. We have a valid hand nonetheless. Left Lord has a pretty small hand from what I can see. What are you, a former president? Left hand has a pretty small hand. No Dora acceptancy, but they got a seat wind. Maybe they also have a flush in the character suit. That's a little scary. If they have a flush in the... Okay, that is terrifying. That is genuinely terrifying. So they conned as well. 1 of circles is the new Dora. They just gave me an Animal Crossing new Dora. New Horizons. That's good news for us. We have Seatwind Dora as well. The bad news for us is that they could also be waiting on a white dragon or a green dragon along with their Seatwind. That would make things very, very dangerous for us. I'm gonna throw out the 7 of bamboo. Maybe I should just be folding at this point. Right Lord's gonna pawn. They're not gonna go down without a fight. Okay. Interesting. But the smell that I thought that I've always been a little bit confused by is like when I was younger, there was an Axe body spray like scent that was just like chocolate. SpongeBob SquarePants voice, chocolate. But like, I don't know. I don't think that I want to smell chocolate on the daily. You know what I mean? Like 24/7. Why? Because chocolate is like a food smell and it's gonna make me hungry. Like, wouldn't that make you hungry? Also, by the way, this is what I mean by chasing happiness. Like the 1 3 4 5 shape, or the 3 4 5 7 shape rather, this is a prime situation where we can chase happiness. Imagine right now in your mind's eye that we draw the 6 of bamboo. Imagine how happy we would be to have a 3-sided weight in our hand. Potentially something that we could call Riichi with, right? That would feel incredible. That would feel sugoi desu. You know what I mean? Of course, it's getting a little less likely with Crosslord dealing one of those right off of the bat. It's a little spooky, a little scary. This is interesting. I mean, we're 2 tiles away from Tenpai right now, right? There's also a vague chance at a 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence, which I would truly love to get in this hand. It's not even that far away. It's not even like, you know, sometimes I say mixed triple sequence and I say it as a meme because it like probably won't happen. This hand, it could genuinely happen. All right. Now we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. The nut draw for us right now is a 6 of circles. What I call Riichi waiting on a 1 and a 7 of... am I going to chase happiness here with the 8 of characters? Imagine in your mind's eye for a second that we draw the 7 of characters. We discard this. We can even go for all simples with this hand. It's not guaranteed, right? There's this chance for a 7, 8, 9. Right Lord is pogging off right now. They pawned the Prevalent Wind and they're discarding the Dora, and Zendaya is Michi and Common is Stonekeeper. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. This is also a little bit interesting. This shape is also okay. We could get a 2, 3, 4 and a 4, 5, 6. Like this bulging shape we could turn into two sequences here. Again, the chance for all simples is very much so alive. Right Lord could be going for a half flush in the bamboo suit, but doesn't seem likely, right? They could have stumbled into it. I don't think that we want the 6 here. They could have stumbled into the half flush, but look at the amount of honor tiles that they discarded early on in the game. That doesn't read like a flush to me. A lot of 6 of bamboos dripping down the drain. Again, we would love just to see any of those in our hand right now. There's a 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. I mean, there's a lot of greatness in our hand right now. I would happily just chi into a 6 of circles or something. There's another 6 of circles. I don't think that we can pawn that, unfortunately. Oh, this is tricky. I think at this point, we might have to fold. And I'm not joking. There's danger at this table presently. Left Lord has opened their hand. Right Lord has opened their hand. Someone is going home tonight, a millionaire, okay? Someone is gonna win this game. Like, I don't think that people are just pawning and cheating just to get into Tenpai for exhaustive draw. I think that like people are fighting right now. Case in point, a crosser just calls the Riichi. So, it's either we get into Tenpai right now with something nutty like the 6 of circles, or we bing fold. And there it is. We bing fold. Absolutely, we bing fold. So what is safe in our hand to discard? So this is Suji to that 6 of bamboo, right? They could have a 1, 2 of bamboo, but it doesn't seem that likely. A lot of 1s and a lot of 2s are gone, and it's late into the game. All the 1s and the 2s are gone. I will happily discard the 3. Now they could have been on a double pair weight for the 3 of bamboo and something else, but I think that's one of our more safe, one of our safer options. Crossword is gonna win with 2 Han, but they are the dealer. It's unfortunate for us. This is an exciting game of Mahjong, though. Like, no one has comfortably had the lead in this entire game. It's like anything goes right now. Okay. What are we, a rule set in Pokemon Stadium 1? Oh, I really should have gone outside more. Oh, okay. This is interesting to me. This is extremely interesting to me. What do we want to see? Green Dragon. What do we want to see after that? Northwind. This is a, oh my God. Not only, oh my God. Not only is the Northwind just like the Dora, but we can actually pog up with the Northwind. It's also our Seat Wind. We go for this hand no matter what, right? I think we go for this hand no matter what. So I'll happily open up this hand right now. Other people think that I could just be going for an all simples hand. It's like not impossible for us either. It would get a little trickier if we get the 8 of bamboo. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm okay just to keep these. I'm okay to throw away some good tiles because we have 5 shapes in our hand that look pretty decent. 8 of bamboo would definitely raise some eyebrows, right? If we were to openly chi the 8 of bamboo, other people would be like, well, he doesn't have all simples anymore. He could have a Sea Wind, he could have a green dragon, he could have a white dragon, etc., etc. For this to be a valid hand, he would need something else up his sleeve. So people might be more cautious with those aforementioned honor tiles. Yeah, I don't want to smell like chocolate. I would just be too hungry all day. It's like too I don't know. I think food scent and cologne scent, they should be different. You know what I mean? Like, I think like a lot of scents that smell like floral. I'm like, I could get down with a floral scent. It's not gonna make me start drooling. You know what I mean? Chrysanthemums, my favorite appetizer. No, that's a scent for you to smell in like a day-to-day situation. I just don't understand the chocolate thing. But I guess I shouldn't knock it until I try it. Maybe it'll just like have me blissed out all day just to just to be smelling chocolate. Living in a candy shop? That's kind of nice. I believe Lil Wayne espoused the virtues of living in a candy shop. I think I might be the first person in the world to use Lil Wayne and espoused in the same sentence. That's fine. Sometimes you gotta be a trailblazer. I will happily discard this 3 of bamboo. Again, Suji reasons. They don't have a 4 or 5 in their hand. Could be waiting on a pair, but it doesn't seem like they want or have a lot of bamboo tiles in their hand right now. This is interesting. The 6 of circles is a safe tile. Oh my god, a crosslord was just willing to throw caution to the wind and just threw that 6 of circles willy-nilly, even before this 3 of circles got discarded. I'm scared of discarding the white dragon right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is genuinely a scary tile, and I'm scared of discarding the 8 of characters. Like, they get... Oh, left lord. Why'd you have to do me like this? I think I have to fold here. I know we have a really, really powerful hand. I genuinely understand that. But I think we have to fold here. 2 players in Riichi, 50k for a verse, no album out. We actually have safe-ish tiles that we could throw as well. Right Lord is running away with this. So I was saying that no one had a sizable lead, but Right Lord racking up these repeat wins in the dealer's seat. Yeah, this is a pinfu hand, but because of, with not a lot of mini points, but because they are the dealer, it's going to be a sizable victory for them. So we're going to need another huge hand like the one that we had before in order to run this back. Okay, this hand we can actually F with, right? Sorry for the language all of a sudden. But like this is a nice little like Riichi pinfu hand. Even if we're just waiting on a pair in the end, we could wait on the 1 or the 4 as well. We could even if we draw into some more, oh, that is interesting. If we draw into some more bamboo tiles, could go for a pure straight, a 1 through 9 in the bamboo suit as well. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai right now, right? If we draw into the red dragon, are we 1 tile away from Tenpai? We are, but it's a terrible Tenpai. We would have to wait on the 5 of bamboo as our pair, right? And that's a terrible Tenpai. Of course, if we could just pawn the red dragon, that's like pawning the red dragon in this instance means accepting 2nd place. Am I happy to accept 2nd place? Honestly, probably. Like I know that doesn't sound as flashy as you probably want me to believe, but like as you want to hear, but left lord is like within striking distance of our point total, right? They just need a Mongon and they're sitting pretty in 2nd place. So if someone is willing to throw a red dragon right now, I think I would just happily pawn that up, you know? I drink up your milkshake, no country for old men. Is this even that good? I'm not sure. If we discard this, I don't know. This hand is like very, very confusing. What am I watching? Lost? Sorry. This hand is very, very confusing. We have some Tenpai opportunities here, but not a lot of them are good. Like, you know what we could do? We can pawn the red dragon, throw the 5, and then wait on the... This is Damaten. This is Damaten. I could also just... Yeah, this is incredible. Yeah, I will happily take my 3-sided weight. This is why we've been chasing happiness. But also, like, we didn't really chase happiness with this hand. Like, it's just nice to have a 3-sided weight, though. The 3-sided weight is very, very powerful. Crosslord calls the Riichi. That is literally a nightmare scenario for me. Do they have a 4-5? They could. But they could not. This is a very small hand, but it is a very powerful Tenpai. 3-sided weight. Yeah, for some reason, I'm not gonna let that go. I can't let this one go. This one feels more dangerous to me than the 6 of circles for whatever reason. The 7 of characters, the 8, they discarded the 8 first, right? 8, don't tell me. Oh, we have like nothing to fold with. Oh my god, I'm huge folding. Oh my god, I'm actually huge folding right now. Right Lord's pawning. What's happening? They deal the 4 of circles. What's going on? They sumo, and it's a huge hand. Okay. Is this a 7 of characters? No, it's the 8 of circles. Why would, if they discard the 8 first and then the 9, it means that they just are throwing away an 8-9 shape, right? The 8-9 shape doesn't spark a lot of joy for them. They don't hit any Oradora, but they... All right, again, I think this is why we should have just happily accepted second place. I think that pawning the red dragon was good for us there. Our hand was just a little too slow. A little awkward, right? The 2, 3, 5 shapes. But if we draw into a 4 in either suit, we'll be pretty happy to see it, right? I turn that into 2 sequences. We don't know. The world is our oyster right now. This feels like a nice little Riichi Pinfu hand. Our pair was maybe going to be the 3 of characters, but we draw into a nice 1, 2, 3, making things a little bit difficult for us. I could have cheated that. I absolutely could have cheated that for a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. Oh my god, and now all the 1s are gone. If they throw another 1 of bamboo, maybe I'll go for the mixed triple sequence. That is not the one that I'm currently looking for. Oh boy. Okay, this is a little tricky. But even though that we maybe didn't pay as much attention as we needed to for the 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence, still a high chance for a Riichi Pinfu chance, right? Again, the West Wind works for us, right? The West Wind is our seat wind. Zendaya is Michi, etc., etc. Another nut draw for us right now is genuinely the 3 of characters. It's unlikely because we have 2 of them. There's a 3, 4. Sure. We need a pair in this hand eventually. Like, we need a pair in this hand eventually. Also, we could go for all simples, like just 2, 3, 4 all the way up the ladder. Dora is the North Wind being discarded by left Lord. That's a good sign. No one has like a huge hand or anything, but unfortunately for us, like Crosslord doesn't need a huge hand just to take second place, right? Dude, oh my god. Are you seeing our discards right now? Like, we have not drawn into a lot of useful tiles. I could have kept the green dragon this whole time, and we would have finally drawn into a second one. Maybe that's something to consider. Like the green dragon by itself is not a very PogChamp tile, right? It's not a very PogChamp tile indeed. Oh, this hand is like so good, but so bad at the same time. What is even our pair right now? Maybe... Oh my god, thank god we don't get slurped down into last place. Oh my god, thank god. I mean, a very sneaky Damaten Sanshoku waiting on a 9 of bamboo. That's Zuzzy. That's Zuzzy indeed. There's a whole animation? That's fine. I mean, dude, our Elo's still looking healthy. Our Elo's still looking swole. I curl 15s, and I haven't curled in the last, I don't know, 17 years? Okay. Take a quick gander in the logs. That was a long game, too. That was a long game. A lot of back and forth. Very, very interesting. I mean, a lot of dealing ins. I dealt in here. What did I deal in with? The red dragon? This was not my mistake. This is, genuinely, that was the right move. What could I have folded with here? This is genuinely our safest tile, too. And we were in Tenpai. And we could have slurped so hard. A lot of, oh my god, a lot of sumos. A lot of sumos and a lot of repeats. I dealt in again. The Sanshoku, we had no idea that they were going for the Sanshoku. The one thing that we could have done differently here is cheat into the 1, 2, 3 mixed treble sequence. Maybe that would have allowed us, like that would have changed the draw order. Maybe that would have allowed us to do something great there. Small hands all around. Left Lord calls the Riichi. You throw the, excuse me? What? Why not the, are you in town? What? This is 100% safe. This is 100% safe. You're not gonna have to draw again. Did your brain malfunction? What happened here? Okay, that's fine. Sometimes you can't explain that. Tide goes in, tide goes out. I have started pawning and cheating up a storm. You have a really nice, full flush. I would probably get rid of the 3 of circles here or something. I mean, maybe you're not gonna go for the full flush. I can understand that. And I slurp you up with a small hand. Yeah, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. All right, fairly interesting game, right? Fairly interesting game. All right, back on YouTube again. Just want to say, probably won't be doing daily uploads because I can feel it's just not right in my heart and in my stomach. Like, it's just not right for me right now. Really appreciate everyone being so nice too on the community post. Honestly, I don't know. I wasn't fishing for it, but like, it was really nice to hear people say like, take your time and good job and stuff. So I really appreciate it. I just want to say that. As always, like and subscribe if you would like to help out the channel a lot. Of course, leave a comment. That's also very appreciated. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VODs channel. The community Discord, by the way, is we started a new player channel for Mahjong, and a lot of great stuff. A lot of really smart, really talented Mahjong players in there as well. All right, and also just like nice people. If you want to share like food that you made, don't be too good, otherwise it's gonna make me jealous, but please feel free. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.